What's up, you guys? Welcome back. Today I'm super excited because we're gonna be doing a foundation first impressions on the brand new Makeup Forever foundation. It is their matte velvet skin foundation. I have 3 of the shades right here and we are gonna put this to the test today. It's actually funny because I remember a really long time ago when I first started my channel, I really liked the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus foundation, and then when I saw that they came out with this, I went and looked on Sephora's website and Makeup Forever's website to see if they still sold that foundation, and they don't. So my assumption is this is kind of like a revamped formula, newer version of that, and this is kind of replacing that because I can no longer find the Matte Velvet Plus on their website. I can only find it on like Amazon and stuff. But I do remember a really long time ago liking it, but just over the years trying new foundations, I honestly kind of forgot about it. So I'm really eager to give these a try. I know Makeup Forever has like a cult following. People love their HD foundation, and to me, I never fell in love with that foundation, to be completely honest. I don't think it's a bad foundation, but I don't like it nearly as much as I feel like other people do. So I am really eager to try these out. They are a matte foundation. I do have dry skin, but it does say that it's supposed to be a breathable matte, so it's not supposed to be like super cakey drying on your skin. So of course we're gonna test that out. It is supposed to be super full coverage though, and it does say 24-hour wear. So we're definitely gonna give that a test. It's super early right now. Well, super early for me. It's 10:36 a.m. So it's not that early in real life, but yeah, I'm gonna wear this all throughout the day, so we will test how long. Probably not for 24 hours, but I'll try and wear it for as long as possible to test how well it wears for you guys. And this does come in 40 different shades. Hallelujah. Thank you, Makeup Forever, for launching 40 shades at the start and not just doing like 12 and then saying that you're gonna launch more later. Like, they just came out and we were like, we are launching 40 shades, which I love. I do have a little pamphlet here where you guys can see all the 40 shades on like different skin tones. They sent this out in the PR package. I did get these foundations sent to me in PR, but you guys know that that does not affect my opinion. I'm not being paid to make this video. So yeah, I'm super pumped to try this out. It is also oil-free if that's something that's important to you. I know for me, sometimes foundations that have oil in them can kind of interact with my skin. So this one is oil-free, which is great. And this is gonna be retailing for $38. You guys can get it at Sephora or at Makeup Forever, and they are available now. So, without further ado, I'm super eager to try this out. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and click that little bell right next to the subscribe button so you can be notified of all of my future uploads, and let's go ahead and get started. All right, I'm just gonna pin my hair out of my face so we don't have to contend with that. Obviously, I have nothing on my skin right now. You guys are like, Kelly, we know. And my body is tanned, but my face is not. We are gonna prime. Where is my primer? Here we go. I figured I would stay on brand, and I'm gonna use the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer, the hydrating one. I do actually really like this primer. It's great. So I'm gonna go ahead and just prime my skin with this. I'm using the hydrating one just because, you know, I do have dry skin, and we are going in with a matte foundation, so I'm gonna try to balance that out with primer. Their Step 1 Skin Equalizers are actually all really good. They have a pore one too, which I enjoy. They do have a foundation brush that they suggest you use to apply the foundation to your face, but then it does say to blend the foundation out with your beauty sponge. It basically says to use this to apply it to your face. I'm just gonna use my fingers because that's what I always do, but they do have this available. This is the Makeup Forever 108 straight brush, which they do recommend you apply your primer and your foundation with, but we're gonna use our fingers and our beauty blender. Alrighty, so I have 3 different shades here. I have Y335, Y355, and Y315. So I'm gonna try and look at these and see. Thinking either Y335 or Y315 are probably gonna go best. I think I'm gonna go in with 315 actually, and use this and see. Obviously we're gonna be matching the face to the neck. And if you guys are interested in packaging, the packaging is nice. It is very different than the original Matte Velvet Plus. That was like a smaller tube. Honestly, this packaging I feel like is identical to the Smashbox Primer packaging. It's like exactly the same. And you do get 1.01 fluid ounces. So typically you get 1 fluid ounce with a typical foundation. So we're getting that extra 0.01. So thank you for that, Makeup Forever. And honestly, $38 for that much product of a high-end foundation is pretty reasonable. So I'm just gonna squeeze some of this out on my finger, and then I'm gonna apply it to my face. Oh, I can tell already it's definitely a, it's liquid. Like, I'm not gonna say that it's like a mousse formula, but it's definitely a thicker liquid. Like, it's in between a liquid and mousse formula. It's not super liquidy. I really don't know how much I need, so I'm gonna just go with that. It does have a bit of a scent to it. It's kind of like, I wouldn't say it's a bad scent, I wouldn't say it's a good scent either. It just kind of smells like foundation. I feel like I have another foundation that smells like this as well. It may have even been the original Matte Velvet Plus. So we're just gonna start pouncing our beauty blender. Oh wow. Okay, this is crazy full coverage, dang. That is really, really nice. And it's blending out really easily too. Oh my goodness. This is so full coverage. Wow. I am liking this foundation a lot more than I thought I was going to at first. Oh my God. Because you guys know, like, I'm not normally the biggest fan of matte foundations, but this coverage is like crazy. Like, how could you not like this? This is like so good coverage wise. And honestly, it's very matte. Like, my skin does not look like it has an ounce of like moisture really to it. It doesn't make my skin look dry, but it definitely makes you have like a matte finish, but it doesn't feel drying on my skin. So that's good. Like, it looks almost as though it would feel drying just because it does visually look so matte, but my skin feels fine. Like, it doesn't feel tight. Some foundations that are very matte, as soon as I apply them, I'm like, oh God, like this is gonna make my skin such a dry mess. But my skin feels all right. All right, so I feel like this looks amazing, honestly. I'm very, very impressed. This is like crazy full coverage. I didn't even really use that much of it. It was very easy to blend out. So I'm really impressed. I'm really interested to see how long this lasts on my skin and if eventually it's gonna make my skin feel dry. But upon first application, my skin feels okay, even though it is so matte. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the rest of my makeup. I will check back in with you guys just so you can see the finished look. I feel like it helps to bring everything together so you could see what everything looks like. And then I'll check in with you guys later on tonight once I've had it on for a full day to let you guys know my final thoughts. But so far, so good. Alright, you guys, so this is the completed look. It's honestly so simple. Like, all I'm wearing is mascara and lip gloss and stuff because I have a lot to do today. I have so many errands. So we're gonna be putting this to a full day wear test. It is just about 11:30 right now. So I'm gonna be wearing this for probably at least like 10-ish hours or so until I check in with you guys later on tonight to give you my final thoughts on the foundation. But so far, I really am impressed. Like, I like this a lot more than I thought that I would, and I feel like it looks really, really nice to my skin. It was very easy to work with. It set very quickly. Like, when I applied my powder and bronzer and stuff on top of it, I didn't have to wait for it to set or anything. It was pretty much just already set and done with. So pretty impressed so far. Obviously, we'll have to see how it wears on my skin throughout the day and how my skin feels at the end of the day. So I will check in with you guys later on tonight. What's up, you guys? So I just got back from the gym. It is 10:17 p.m. I have worn this foundation all day and it survived through my gym session. So I'm ready to give it a full kind of first impression and thoughts. And honestly, I love this foundation and I'm a little bit surprised. Like, I felt like I really liked it when I first applied it, but it was so matte that it almost scared me a little bit just because I do have dry skin. So matte foundations aren't typically foundations that I love so much, but this is a very comfortable matte. Like, my skin does not feel dry at all. It looks not necessarily dry, but matte. Like, it still looks very matte, but it doesn't feel drying or tight on my skin like some super matte foundations can be. And it lasted so stinking well. Like, can we just look at this? Like, it's literally crazy. Like, I feel like it looks like I just applied it. It lasted so well throughout the day. The coverage is amazing. It does claim to be 24-hour. Obviously, I haven't worn it for 24 hours, but I feel like this foundation after 24 hours would still look like pretty good on my skin. I am very impressed with this. I really think like this matte velvet skin is really gonna become a holy grail for me. I think it looks amazing. Like, if you're looking for something that is going to last on your skin all day, that is super full coverage, that is super matte, I really think you're gonna like this. And if you're a dry skin girl like me, I wouldn't be scared of it just because it is so matte, because it really is a comfortable matte. My face does not feel overly dry. And I even set it with a powder after, just like I would always set any foundation. I did set it with a powder. I used the all-nighter powder from Urban Decay. I've been using that like recently a lot. So I use that just to give it a fair chance, and I really like it. And again, I use it in conjunction with their hydrating primer, so maybe that did help a little bit just to keep my skin hydrated throughout the day, even though it was so matte. But this foundation is bomb. I think Makeup Forever literally knocks it out of the park, and I'm so impressed by this. I really love it. So yeah, those are my first impressions. Those are my thoughts. I would love to hear what you guys think. Are you guys gonna try it out? Are you gonna skip on it? Let me know down below in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye.